What's up, YouTube family and Browns fans everywhere? This is Cleveland Football, and I'm your host, Terrence Hudson. All right, so we know what happened yesterday between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We went down 13-20. I want to talk about what happened. Major points. And I get into some details, but major points. Looks like we came out flat, right? Looks like some of our edge was taken away. And I think it has a lot to do with how the previous game against them ended, with the fight and what all. And it's like we didn't come out with no fire. We didn't have no fire. I didn't see it. I saw flashes of it here and there. I saw some guys that was kind of flying around. But for what I saw, like we was playing slow. We looked like we was playing slow. I mean, it was a few guys. It looked like Kareem Hunt was fired up, but he from Cleveland, so he know what this rivalry mean. I saw Mac Wilson jumping around. He was flying around a little bit, but really for the most part, we was slow. We looked slow as a team. We didn't look like we had that fire in us. We didn't play fast. We wasn't as physical as we were the previous game, and it showed. It showed. We lost to an inferior team. And it's been a trend all season. We lost to an inferior team, and the game plan. And I think it really comes down to coaching as well. That played a big point. That played a big part. I think we got out coached. And I'll get into some details. Baker Mayfield, 18 for 32, 196 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Everything was vertical, or not vertical, but just horizontal. We took some shots here or there. We took one big shot. It was 8 seconds left in the half. We finally take a big shot. We took some medium shots, but we never really put some stress on that defense on the back end. And to me, that's the weak link of the Steelers defense. And we never put the pressure on those guys. Sometimes you just got to throw it up and try to make a play or create matchups with the guys that we have. We have too much talent to only put up 13 points. I don't care. You might say, oh, the Steelers got to do it. No, that defense isn't all that. I told you who the guys was. And it was the guys up front. And that was another problem. We got sacked on third down at least, 3 times? At least three or 4 times. A sack on third down. And a lot of times they was rushing 4. So it just, man, it was frustrating to watch. Chubb, 16 carries for 58 yards. I mean, it was tough going there. But I think if we put some pressure on that back end, it'll open some things up. Hunt 7 for 46. He was getting loose. Like he was running. He was running wild. And I saw again that shovel pass. That shovel pass is back in the off. I thought after the first time, the second time, the third time, hey girl, the third time, we run that shovel pass, and we do it again, and it's been a negative play every time. When are we just scrap it? It sounds like one of those things like it's gonna work one day. It'll be the 15th, 20th time, and then you bust up for 13, 14, 15 years. I told you to work. You done ran it 20 times already and got nothing. I think the last time we ran, I complained I was calling it a screen pass. I meant to call it a shovel pass. But even coming out flat, we still go up 10-0. And you mean to tell me between the second quarter and the fourth quarter, we can only put up 3 more points? With the talent that we have, with Landry and Hunt and Chubb and OBJ. OBJ, like, he was pissed. He got up yelling at our sideline. He got right to be. Like, come on. We got to find ways to use these guys. Sometimes you create a matchup that's in our favor. And this is what I mean by coaching. Like, a lot of times, okay, the pocket will break down and Mayfield is stepping up and it's like his eyes are, his head is down. Sometimes you can step up and you keep your eyes downfield. You might be able to dump it off before the sack. It was one time Hunt went out, for the check down, almost like a little out route, and Mayfield was under pressure, and he's stepping up, and he did like a pump, and then he just got sacked. If he would have just saw him, he could have got him, and I think we could have got some yards there. But can't keep his eyes downfield. And that's something you got to practice. I'm not saying he need to have that right, but you got to practice that. You got to practice that. You look at it, and I want to say it got anything to do with height. Oh, he can't see you. Look at Drew Brees. Look at Russell Wilson. Them guys, they keep their eyes downfield. You got to be able to practice that. It's a feel. It's something that you can get better at. If you look at what Pittsburgh did to us on offense, I mean, as far as their offense, Hodges 14 for 21. He really didn't do much, Didn't do much. They had one guy. One guy killed us. One guy, James Washington, killed us. 4 catches for 111 yards. Come on, man. One guy. If you look at the rest, he completed the ball to 8 different receivers. They all had 1 catch, 2 catch, 2 catch, 1 catch, 1 catch, 2 catch, 3 catch, 1 catch, 1 catch, 1 catch. One guy. 4 catches for 111 yards. They took their shots. They took more shots than we did. They created a matchup. They knew we was going man. All right, I'm taking a shot. And whoever that safety is, I didn't see. I saw Damaris Randall was out, but we had the safety in 29. Like, we can't play the ball in the air. Like, you playing man free. I looked like it was man free. If it wasn't, let me know something. Like, where you at? I understand you, and you trust you. You got Ward on one side. We had TJ Carey on another side. Terrence Mitchell came in. He got a big play. But we couldn't play the ball in the air. Against who? Against who? But they took their shots. And it killed me to watch them taking their shots. And we ain't taking no shots. Oh, they got a third-string quarterback. Y'all got beat by a third-string quarterback. Nah, he better than the guy that they had before. He better than Rudolph. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. But hey, all isn't lost. We're going to need some help. We're going to need some help now. Come down to it. Same as last year. We need help. We're going to need help this year. Going to need some help. Went out and get help. We got the Bengals coming up, then the Cardinals, showdown with the Ravens, and then the Bengals again. We can't let up. I hope guys not looking like, it was time to start planning vacation, and I'm going here, I'm going there, or just check out mentally. And that's what I think happened with Damaris Randall. I don't know for sure, but it looks like he was a healthy scratch. If it's something going on, I don't know about it. But it looked like, something's happening between him and the coaching staff. That's the reason why all of a sudden he not making a trip and he not playing. Like, these things that we're going to have to address in the offseason. We're going to have to address safeties, offensive line, because they was sacking us with 4. They was rushing 4. Guards getting just bowled over. And then we're going to have somebody that can stretch the field. Somebody that can stretch the defense as far as the receiver. I don't know, man. And then I had to listen to Dan Fouts the whole game. Everything that went our way, he spoke against. Every call that went I don't agree with that. Everything that went our way, he spoke out against. And it was clear who he was going for. He was getting on my nerve. Like, that's a block in the back. It wasn't no block. That's a block in it. Wasn't no block in the back. Every little thing, he just sounded real petty. But hey, so it's growing pains. Growing pains. A lot to learn. And I just thought we lost our edge. I'm thinking, this is my thought process, I'm only speculating, that it was stress to these guys. You know, you go into this game, we got to keep our tempers under control, which is true. You got to keep your tempers under control. But you can't take away your edge and your fire. This is a team that we were more physical than, and we were better than. And we come back out this time and we get out coached, and we ain't had that fire, and we didn't keep that fire the whole game. You go up 10-0 and you only score 3 points for the rest of the whole game. What? That's a problem. That's a lack of adjustments. Okay, they adjusted against us. All right, we have to counter that adjustment. And we wasn't able to do it. All right. But, hey, let's win out. And it'll make it interesting. We'll have other teams that we'll have to root for and root against. You know, if you're looking at the whoever in that playoff hunt, we know the Titans are there. We know Pittsburgh is there. We know the Raiders, they hanging on for their dear lives. So it's going to be fun to see what happens going down the stretch. But hey, we can't have any more games. We can't have any more letdowns. We can't keep losing to inferior talent and inferior teams and getting out coached, you know, and coming out flat, not having fire. These games, man. You only got 16 of them. You can't. How many you go give away? How many you go give away? You give away one a year? All right. 2, 3, 4, but you giving away 4 and 5 games? You should be mad. We should be mad. But you got to work. You got to work to get better. Better, smarter. Play smart. Play smart. Scheme. All right, Hango. I'm not gonna belabor it, but yeah. Looking forward to this playoff run, seeing what's about to happen. Coming down the stretch. You know, this is the game. This is the NFL. So look, if you like, hit the like button. Be sure to comment and be sure to subscribe.